Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them how we want to grow them the best we can. If that sounds like something you can relate to or you just want to hang out and do some planty stuff, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So we're officially, at the time of the recording, we're officially in May. And we're almost to the point where we're supposed to be past like the last thread of frost. So I've been trying to set stuff up so that I can bring my plants outside. And I don't know, I've been a little overwhelmed with my plants lately. And when that happens, a good, thing I like to do is either downsize, combine, throw plants out. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me. I already started. As you can see behind me, I think, there's like a shelf right here. It's all empty. And I've taken all of my Scindapsus out of their pots. Some of them were doing better than others, but I think anybody who has Scindapsus knows they're semi-finicky plant. They're more hardier than others, but I don't know. They drop their leaves quicker. It feels like they're always like curled. And so I pulled them all out of their plant pots. So I have like 7 empty pots down here on the floor already. And I threw them all into the fish tank, just like fully, I knocked off the dirt and whatever was there, I threw them into the fish tank. The fish tank is full of Scindapsus now. I didn't place it in nice or neat or anything like that. And then I poured a bunch of water in it to fill up the sphagnum that's in the fish tank. And then I threw a plastic lid that doesn't fit, but it works to try to help keep humidity down. And then let's see if the Scindapsus survives. If they don't, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I like Scindapsus, but I'm moving more towards more resilient and hardy plants, right? That's just where I'm going in my planty journey. And so the Scindapsus, they gotta go. They gotta go. It's okay. So I have all of those in there. I'll show you, I guess, a little later. And I'm also kind of just going through, I have the plants that I had hanging out in my sunroom. I've brought those in too because, again, we're combining plants. We're just trying to get the numbers down. So I have the plants that are hanging. They look really good like this hanging, right? But they're also just half plants because they're hanging the stuff against the wall, dies back, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to be combining these. I have 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 2 neon philodendron, 2 Brazil philodendrons, a white stripes, and a micans. So I'm just going to be potting these up, combining them, making them a smaller number of plants that I have to worry about keeping up with. And then we're going to go through my collection and just pull plants that I'm getting rid of. Yeah. I already see a couple that I know are going to go. But I guess we'll go through them together. But for now, I'm going to angle you down so you can watch me hang out with my plants. Yeah, I can show you really quick. So my peperomia, the Kelly peperomia, glabla dwarf, I'm gonna chuck this. And my peperomia blanda, I'm also gonna chuck. I have little cuttings of it, but it just, I don't know, it didn't look great, and so I just said be gone. All right, let me change to the camera angle and get set up, and let's do some planty stuff. All right, guys. So first thing I'm gonna do, this planter that I put all the cuttings that I had random in here. I think I'm going to take these out, and I think I'll use this planter for something else. So what I think I'm gonna do is just kind of pull out the philodendron and put them in a pot on their own. And then I'm going to just throw the Scindapsus outside, in my little garden area, see what happens with it. I have so much Scindapsus in the fish tank already that I don't need any more. So I'm just going to pull up. Okay, so that's what we got going on with that. That was relatively easy. Ooh, I'm going to put these in this pot, I think. Just dump everything in there. Pull out some dead leaves at the bottom. And then probably just backfill. And then this will be like a mix. There's Brazil. There's the regular green. There's some neon. There's some micans. I think like the Gabby piece is in here somewhere. The white stripe, I think, is in here. So, oh, you can't even like see it. Sorry about that. But yeah, so this is what it's going to look like, filled with dirt. We don't need to... You guys don't want to watch me put dirt in a pot, right? We could just keep it moving. All right. So next, I think this is a better angle. We have the neon pothos. Just pulling this guy out. Making a mess. Making a mess. All right. I'm just going to pull away some of this dirt. It's very dry. I've been not that great. You can see the roots, though, at watering these plants. But it's okay. It's okay. We have some roots. These plants should be okay. We're going to be putting the neon pothos. Let's put this guy in this red pot. Alright, I'm going to pull this guy up. Just dump him in like that. And I'm probably going to bury some of these lower leaves just because I want it to be more in the pot. And the leaves will decompose and, you know, feed the plant and blah, 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 blah. It'll be alright. Or it won't. The whole plant will die. Dun, dun, dun. No, I don't think it will. Just a little dramatic, I guess. Alright, we got one piece. We got a second plant right here. This guy had less roots than the other plant. But it should be okay. Okay, we got that. We got this and that, just like that. And we're going to backfill it. Alright, see you for the next plant. Alright, the next plant I have is my... Which way do I go? Is the Philodendron Brazil. I have 3 plants of this, actually. So we're just gonna... But one's like pretty empty. One is pretty empty. So I think we're gonna put it in this blue pot. So that's the plan. Ooh. Let's check out the roots. So this is like the... We have 2 that are like nice and full. But then like there's, you know, it's nice and full, but it's not a lot of, if you know, there's not a lot of plant to the pot. Oh, come on. Oh, feeling some of the roots pull, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it was rooted, pretty rooted. It's still stuck in there. But that's fine. We can just leave that. We got one pretty much de-soiled itself because it's dry. Okay. It's okay. Not too bad. The roots are a little dry, but... Alright, this one's got like no plant in it, pretty much. Come on, get it. Oh, we're stuck. There we go. If I could just like pull it. We'll just rip them out. Yeah, we're just going to rip them out. And we'll just stuff them in with the other one. We'll see if it works. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. Because we have plenty of this plant. And then this one also has a decent amount of plant in here. Oh, that one came out very easy. And this one has like a good amount of roots, so we're gonna break it apart. Try not to break too many roots. It's also good to just try to kind of get some of this compacted dirt off because the compacted dirt doesn't really hold moisture well. It gets like hydrophobic and, you know, plants don't like that. So try to get some of that off. Okay. And then I'll shove it in here. And then I'm going to backfill it. And I will see you when we start doing the next plant. Alright, the next plant we're going to do is my micans. She's a little stringy, but that's okay. And I'm probably going to put her in to this little pot. Okay, just going to grab all of her vines, pull it out, let's see what we got. So we have a good amount of roots. Maybe not great, they're kind of falling apart. Very dry. We just had a soil explosion. It's still kind of in like the shape of the plants that when I first bought them in like their 4-inch pots. So I guess the roots didn't really explore too much, or they just went like straight down to the bottom of the pot. That's a good root right there. But yeah, this is pretty dry. So these hanging plants in my sunroom, they're over like the baseboards, the heaters. So I know they dried out, faster and a little bit more than my other plants, and this is probably why we're having such dried out roots. But hopefully doing this will fix this problem. Replanting it and keeping all the plants like in the plant room maybe will help. Alright, so this is what she's going to look like in this pot as I backfill her. And then we just have one more plant to repot, and then we're both going to go around, or all of us are going to go around the plant room and figure out what plants I want to keep and what plants I don't. Alright, and the last plant I have is my Philodendron white stripe. And we will be repotting her into this planter. And this is like a really nice full plant still. This is a very good growing plant. Oh, look at all those roots. These are good roots. This is a very healthy plant. I'm just gonna break it up a little bit. Get some of this really dry soil out of here. Hopefully don't break too much of the roots. Okay. We're still connected, we're good. So dry. The soil. The roots still have moisture in them, you could kind of feel it. But the soil around it is really, really dry. Alright. Now we'll take this much of the plant. Oh, we just ripped off all those roots. That sucks. It's okay. I'll just dump it in there. And this is what she's going to look like backfilled. So I'm going to do that off camera because you guys don't want to see me dumping soil everywhere. And then the next time I see you, we're going to be walking around the room and pulling plants that I'm not going to keep anymore. Alrighty. Alright, so we're doing just a quick little panorama of my plants. So on this, there we go, the light hopefully is adjusted well. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these plants right here. I'm going to keep, let the light adjust, thank you, all of my begonias. My dracaenas are going to go outside and we'll see how they do in the summer. Right here, I'm going to get rid of my ZZ Raven and the ZZ plant. They're in one pot. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't do anything for me, so we're going to get rid of that plant. Down here, I love these guys. This guy looks so good now that I put all the plants together. That's what I'm saying. Like, you combined all the different species of a plant together, and it looks good. So I'm going to keep those. These guys, my lipstick plant, my pagoda, I'm going to keep this guy. I forget his name. I have it written down, but I'm going to keep him. My variegated lipstick plant, I'm going to keep. My gracilis lipstick plant, This one I'm going to get rid of. My twisted, the twisted lipstick plant. We're just going to get rid of that plant. All right. The Mona Lisa is doing okay. I'm still a little bit on the fence about this guy. I'm going to get rid of it. Yeah, we're going to get rid of you. All right. I've been talking about it. We're going to do it. You two are gone. I'm going to keep all of my Hoyas, obviously. And I'm going to keep probably all of my succulents. They're all doing pretty well. Let's go back down here. Anything else? No, I'm going to keep you guys. Oh, this real quick. All the Scindapsus, I just literally threw them in here. Yeah, so we'll see what lives, what doesn't. I want to keep all my cactus, those plants. My floor is messy. I was just repotting. So the arrowhead plants. I think I have 9. And they're kind of scraggly on their own. So I'm thinking I'm going to pot them all up into either 1 or 2 pots. We'll see like how much they fit. And I think the plants themselves will just look better. So I'm not going to pull them down yet, but we're definitely going to do that very soon before spring hits. All right, back over here, we have some succulents we're keeping, cactus, a couple more succulents down there I'm keeping. We got a table full of empty pots. So I put away some of the plants that I just repotted. So they're all right here. I think I'm going to get rid of my goldfish plant. I don't really like it. Look at it. It's big, it like grows, it doesn't give me any issues, but I don't like it. So we're getting rid of it. All right, what else? Anything else over here? Yes. All right, my Rhaphidophora decursiva. Like, see, it just doesn't look good. Like, that's a newer leaf, but it doesn't have any of the fenestrations. It's so leggy. It's so leggy. I think we're going to get rid of this one. I do have that cutting of the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma in like this mixed planter, which looks amazing, by the way. See how pretty that looks? Let me put this down and I can really get you a good close view of that plant. Okay. Look how good that looks. We have an Adansonii in there. We have a Silta Picana in there. We might have a Cebu blue in there. And then this is a Baltic blue. And then the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Look how good and full that plant looks. We're keeping this guy. Beautiful. I love my asparagus fern. We're keeping her. We went through all of these. I'm keeping all of these. I have to clean up my other Brazils. We went through all of this stuff. I hope I'm not giving you whiplash. All right, now the philodendrons, the climbing ones. We're definitely getting rid of a couple, I think. I gotta move stuff around. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm able to get over here now. The first one we're gonna get rid of is my philodendron fuzzy petiole. We've tried to grow this damn plant and it won't grow. So he's gone. This is my table of get out of here plants. All of my little succulents I love. So I'm gonna keep those, all my Hoyas. I think there's something else up here I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of the tenue. Philodendron tenue. Ooh, you can't even see it. It's just a stick with this one funky leaf. It doesn't look good. It never grew well. It's just a stick. We're getting rid of it. And then I think there is one more plant in here I want to part with. I gotta find it. Not that one. Is it the Melanochrysum? Let's see. I think it is. You can't even see. Oy. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of. Oh, see, I don't know. Now look at that. It's making me wanna keep this plant now. All right. Maybe we'll keep this plant for now. I feel like I've gotten rid of enough. We have 6 plants I'm getting rid of. We're going to combine a bunch of my syngoniums, so that will reduce the numbers. I'll have empty plants. I think I'm going to keep this guy for now. Yeah, we're going to keep him. See how he grows. Let him grow. All right. Okay. But next round. Ooh, the lighting is so bad. I apologize. Next round, we're going to go through it. I'm tempted to get rid of my summer glory, but we are putting out new leaves. These are just older leaves. They look like crap. Everything else, although older leaves have died because I underwater, but everything else looks pretty good. The raven, the ZZ plant, I think all the raven parts like broke and are dead. Ooh, let's move. A little spider plant friend. Pull this up and over. Yeah, like, what is this? This looks like crap. Looks like crap, so we're getting rid of her. And I think that's going to be it, guys. I don't know. Right, so that's 7 plants. Anything else? I don't think so. I think getting rid of 7 plants altogether is like a good amount. Condensing 9 plants into like 1 or 2 pots is good. And that's it. I did move. I had a bunch of folding shelves here like stacked against the wall. I put those outside to get ready to bring out my plants that I'm going to bring outside for the summer. I guess that's going to be it. I can give you a quick... No, we'll do this another day. All right, I think that's going to be it. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today. We're getting rid of a bunch of plants. We're condensing a bunch of plants. I'll probably condense the syngonium in a video. These guys, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to like toss outside in like my little garden area and just see what happens. Maybe they'll grow for the summer. I know these plants aren't going to live through the winter in my area, but who knows? Maybe it'll impress me while they're outside and I'll bring them in. I doubt it. So yeah, all right, that's going to be it. So until next time, relax, plant, peace out.